Hey, good morning everyone. It's Jolene here and we have our Monday 4x4 workout today. That means 4 rounds, 4 minutes each. And we're gonna need just one piece of equipment today, and that is a set of dumbbells. I have 12.5 pounders here. We're gonna use those in round 2. So for round 1, we don't need any equipment, just our body. And I'm gonna teach you guys the 5 exercises we're doing in round 1. I'll teach you guys round 2 exercises when we get to the break. Because we have a 3-minute break in between rounds, so plenty of time to teach you guys what we're doing. All right, so first exercise we're gonna be doing right out of the gate is a squat punch. So we're a squat punch. We're gonna do 20 of these. When you squat down, I want you to make sure that those knees stay behind the toes. And we're gonna stand up and punch. So we're going all the way down, squat punch. After we do 20 of those, we're gonna do a high knee run in place. We're gonna count out 50 of those. You have to count out your own because you might not be going at the same pace as me. So I like to do this. I like to go 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 as I count out my runs in place until I get to 50. That makes it a lot easier to count it out. And then we're gonna do frog jumps for 5. So we're gonna get down here like a little froggy and we're jumping it up. 2, 3, 4, 5. After our 5, we're gonna do a side lunge curtsy. So we're gonna come over here, tap that right foot down. We're gonna bring that left foot behind, go into a curtsy lunge, bring our left leg out, curtsy lunge on the other side, and do the same thing for 20 times. Okay, 10 each leg. So what I wanna look for here, or you wanna look for here, is when you do your curtsy, make sure that knee stays in alignment with the toes so that it's not going far this way or too far midline, okay? So after that, we're gonna do 50 fast feet. So you're counting out your fast feet, a lot faster count than the high knee run in place. But then when you're done with that, we're gonna start back over the top with our squat punch until we're done with our 4 minutes. What we're looking for here is a high heart rate round. So let's go ahead and start our watches so we can keep track of our heart rates. And then we've got 2 minutes left right now, so let's go ahead and warm it up. Let's jog it out. Pump those arms. Okay, big high knee skips, big arm swings. All right, let's do our box step. Right, then left, forward and back. Get those hips moving. Other side. All right, back to a jog as we get into our last 15 seconds before we go in. Squat to punch, coming up. It's gonna be a fast squat punch, counting out 20. All right, get in position. Remember you're squatting, so your knees don't come in front of your toes. Let's go. High knee run in place for 50. All right, frog jumps for 5. All right, side lunge. Curtsy for 20. All right, fast feet for 50. Back to the top, squat punch. Whew. High knee run in place. Frog jump. Okay, lateral curtsy lunge. Fast feet. Back to the top toe, we're done. 12 seconds to go. And time. Whew. Way to finish strong. Get some water. We got 3-minute cool down. Whew. High heart rate, that's for sure. I'm feeling it. That was a good round. I have a little friend that decided to join me this morning. We're gonna get rid of that. Creatures that should be outdoors. Yikes. It's like a big centipede. Trying to avoid him while I'm doing this exercise. Oh my goodness. Okay. Whew. All right, like I said, you're gonna need your weights because in this next round, we're gonna be doing a thing called man makers. But that comes in our third exercise. We're gonna do a tuck up hollow hold for our first exercise, and we're gonna do 10 of these. So we're gonna be hovering off of our butt as we bring the legs out Then in, grabbing the knees, out, in, out, in. Do 10 of those. So we're not bringing our back all the way back. We're just gonna try and hover and bring it in. So after you do 10 of those, you're gonna do a yogi squat hold for 5. So we're gonna do a plank, and then we're gonna bring the knees to the hands, bring the hands up. So our yogi squat, bring the hands back down, pop the feet out, and then back. Okay, we'll do 5 total reps of that. After we're done with that, we're gonna go into our man makers for 5. So you're gonna start with holding the weights in your hands. You're bringing the weights down to the floor, pop the feet out into plank, row, feet back in, stand it up. Okay, so that's a man maker. And then mountain climbers for 20. We're gonna be down here doing mountain climbers. All right, we're starting here in 10 seconds. Hollow hold. This is how we're gonna start. Let's get down to the floor. And let's go. Count to 10. Yogi squat hold with plank. Man makers. All right, 5 of these. Bring it to a row. Bring the feet back in, stand it up. Got 5 of these. All right, mountain climbers for 20. Back to the top. Yogi squat hold. To plank. Man makers. Back to the top. Oh no, mountain climbers. Ha, almost forgot. Yoga or a hollow hold. 4 seconds to go. And time. Whew. Heart rate's about the same as the first round. Equally hard. All right, take a break. 3-minute rest. Going back to round 1. We have squat punch for 20. High knee run in place for 50. Frog jumps for 5. Curtsy lunge for 20. Fast feet for 50. Let's get those heart rates back down. Sweating good on this one. Hopefully you guys are too. Two more rounds to go. We're halfway through. Ooh, 1 minute to go. If you guys are hitting really high heart rates, that's what we want. And then long periods of cool down. We'll get your mitochondria working overtime all day, burning fat. So you're doing it right if you're getting that heart rate up there. Okay, we're going in 5 seconds. Squat to punch for 20. And let's go. $50 high knees. Frogs, frog jumps. All right, side curtsy lunge. All right, fast feet. All right, squat to punch, back to the top. High knee, run in place. Frog hops. Curtsy lunge. Fast feet. Squat punch. Three, two, and time. Whew. Heart rate got up to 166 on that one. Hey, we're 3/4 done, guys. One more round to go. You want to be out of breath like I am. That's the point of HIIT 4x4 on Mondays. Tuesdays are kind of similar to Mondays. Really high intensity at times, but it is core and cardio. So we're doing a lot of core exercises in between the cardio pieces. Yeah, but Monday and Tuesday are high heart rate days. The leg day can be like that too on Wednesday, so sometimes it can be sneakily hard. High heart rate hard, I mean. It's always hard on the muscles, but if your big movers like your glutes, quads, hamstrings are moving though, your heart rate's gonna be jacked up. As you guys can see that from our squat punch. Frog jumps were high knee run in place. All that stuff is using our big movers of the body. Curtsy lunge. In this next one, when we do the man makers, I notice my heart rate shoot right up there because we're using a lot of the body. Every muscle of the body is being activated. We're going in 30 seconds. We're gonna start with that tuck up hollow hold to knee grab for 10. The yogi squat hold to plank, man makers, and mountain climbers. All right, we're going in 3, 2, 1. Bring it out and in for 10. Okay, yogi squat, plank. Man makers. Hammers for 20. Back to the top. Turn it around. Back to man makers. Mountain climbers. All right, back to the top. And time. All right, guys, we're gonna grab our foam roller. That's what we do on Mondays. So go ahead and put your weights away, grab your foam roller. We're gonna cool it down. Grab a drink of water. All right, let's sit on the top of our foam roller. Let's go back and forth over our glutes. Whoops. Get back up on there. Back and forth. Using your heels to move you up and down as we cool the breath down. Let's move to our hamstrings. Let's get onto our butt behind the foam roller. Lift our hands. And we're gonna do a reverse plank as we hold ourselves up. All right, let's get it back up onto our bottom. Let's roll over to where we're at a 90-degree angle on our hip. And we're gonna roll just in a 2-inch area above the greater trochanter. Feel that 2-inch area above the big greater trochanter can be really sensitive for some people. That's the muscle that attaches to your IT band. So now let's bring that foam roller below the greater trochanter, which is that big femur bone, and we're gonna go up and down the IT band. That might be pretty painful for you, especially if your IT band is all fired up. Use both hands down on the floor if you need to off-weight more weight. Try and go all the way to the knee if you can. All right, let's switch sides. We're gonna start at that 90 degree angle in that 2-inch area. All right, go up and over on that IT band. All right, guys, let's bring it back up. We're gonna put our butt in front of the foam roller and then lean back over top of the foam roller on that low back, using the heels to pull yourself back and forth over that low back. Just work your foam roller up your back. For me, I feel all sorts of snap, crackles, and pops. It's kind of like a self-adjustment. You're stretching out the fascia that can get really tight over around those muscles. The fascia is kind of like the sausage casing around sausage. It can get really tight. That's what a foam roller does, is it stretches that out. Okay, now we're gonna put our butt on the ground. You can see that my shoulder blades are on top of the foam roller. I'm gonna interlace my fingers behind my head, and I'm gonna open up the elbows and just lean back, opening up the chest. on up. We're gonna get the quads next. Flip it around. We're gonna be in a plank position. Is that foam roller over top of the quads, or the quads over top of the foam roller, I should say. And use your hands to pull yourself back and forth. All right, good job. That is all for today. I will see you guys here for Tuesday core cardio. You guys make it a great Monday. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye, everybody.